Prajakta Marwa, founder director in Device, Pandoza Solution, and the Indian journey in India. Recently started my 3 companies in Dubai in different sectors. Not Dubai, UAE, I would like to say. And in the journey, I met a friend, a nice guiding force, and someone with whom I started working as my partner consultant. With the same name, we have registered the company in Dubai, Device Management Consultancy. And here it is, Vijeta.
Hello. Um, as Prajakta said, we are in the UAE, and our journeys, both of us individually and together, begins in Mumbai and Pune. We are from India. Both of us have a long history and understanding of Indian business, and while she has come here in the last 2 3 years, I have been here for more than a decade, and so it's been it's an amazing synergy of two sides of the world that has come together
True.
with us and our thinking and the way we work.
Yes, and with this synergy, we thought we'll come up with something. What we keep on talking, we thought we'll bring it on the podcast, and the topic whether UAE is a next hub or next launchpad for a lot of businesses, whether it's India or worldwide. So that's the topic of discussion today. Vijata, I came across a very interesting article where in India, out 1 out of every 5 would like to start their business overseas.
Wow.
Okay, so now you have to tell me whether UAE should be considered.
Please come
or-
here.
And why?
No, UAE is literally the melting pot of the world. And if you want to test whether your product is, ready for the global launch, UAE is the best space to understand,
Okay.
to grow. And because once you are in the UAE, you have the entire world in your hand. Because automatically you're connecting with every nationality right here in the UAE. So the day you think, okay, I want to go abroad and you want to test the waters, you start from here. Actually, then you don't need to go anywhere.
I'm sure. But let's not talk about other part of world. What UAE has for Indians? What do you think? Why should Indians come to UAE and start their expansion, growth, or new business
Well,
plans?
from a personal point of view, UAE is a home away from home.
Okay.
So you won't really feel lost.
That's a very important point.
And, it has a very welcoming culture. So wherever you are, whether you've just landed from the, you just walked out of the airport, you will still feel welcomed. You won't feel wide-eyed. You won't feel confused. So that's, I think, a big sense of security and safety that UAE gives to everybody. That's one of the most amazing reasons where you begin here. The third thing is the ease of doing business, because it's not just a cultural hub, it's an economic hub of every nationality that is the UAE, right? So the moment you are here, you are automatically looking at the globe, at the entire world of where all you can network. And UAE itself is an amazing place to begin your global networking. Once you're here, once you have started meeting people, like your own experience, you
Yes,
will realize
yes.
it's been about meeting, from every nationality. And I think that gives you an amazing understanding of business, of,
True,
of the potential that UAE can give you.
True, I agree. So, um, as you said, there is a ease of business over here. There is lot acceptance over here, and there is a growth over here, and especially the support of infrastructure is amazing. Safety, it's the most safest place currently, according to me. After traveling the whole world, the way you feel safe and comfortable in UAE, I don't think there is any other destination which that's the reason most of the time when I consider where should I send my daughter for the further studies and all, definitely Dubai, UAE comes on the top list. But yes, there are lot of, it's not as easy as it sounds or it looks. there are challenges when you start a business. As a tourist, definitely things are different, but when you are starting your business, there are challenges. And what do you want to say about the challenges people, or what are the things they ignore before starting the business in Dubai?
The thing is, when we say ease of doing business,
Yeah.
what people do is they come here, they register their company, and they think, okay, from tomorrow I'm going to be a millionaire. Well, you would know that business doesn't work like that. You have to, when you plan to come here, you have to have a very clear mindset. You have to have an understanding of what you're going to do, and then you need to be handheld by professionals who understand your business and the UAE market. When you have that fit, that's when that journey is absolutely cakewalk. But that's my experience. How was yours? You've been here in the last 2 years.
Yes, definitely. It's like last 2 years were lot of learnings, and that's where I feel I have that advantage, and I would like to help people who are looking to come to Dubai with that advantage. Um, Starting with a market research and understanding what exactly are your business goal is very important. If you are considering Dubai or any other place, most of the people think, okay, I have a business idea and this is a destination where I have to go. Things don't work like that. You need to understand whether your product or service is fit for that market, and how it is fitting the social fabric of that, social, geopolitical, financial fabric. You need to understand before taking that first leap. Without understanding what exactly you are looking, or without taking that proper consultation or market research and jumping into the uh, just starting the business, are the riskiest thing. Because when you start business over here, registering a company is not the only thing. There are, like, banking system is like having very different laws over here. There are a lot of, if you miss lot of requirements, there are a lot of fines over here. So it's very important to understand the whole landscape before starting something. So that's the one suggestion which I always tell all my people or colleagues who want to who are looking for expansion of to Dubai. And there are a lot of understanding which, before you come to think of doing the business in Dubai, you need to have those kind of understanding. Like a simplest thing, visas. There are so many different type of visas, and every visa come with different requirements, different criteria. I think you will like to tell about what all type of visas we have. And
everyone knows about the golden visa, right? If you have half a million or above in investments, that's where you begin. But that's not the only visa. If you are a skilled freelancer, if you are looking as self, you're an employee over here and then you plan to expand or move further, they have something called the green visa that allows you, to be sponsor free for 5 years. It allows both of them, by the way, golden and green allow you to be sponsor free. You have a 5 year, residential planning that you can do. But the thing is, the eligibility criteria differs.
Okay.
Right? So for green visa, you have to have a graduation, you have to have a specialty, and you have to showcase financial security. That's not as high as golden visa, but it's still a decent amount of money that you need to showcase that you've been earning. So there's something else that's also coming up, which is the blue visa, which is still nascent, but it's for those who are into sustainability, environment, because it falls in line with the UAE's initiative of climate control, things that can have a very long-term impact on the environment.
Oh, wow.
So you have a lot of options, but the task is that UAE is not a one-size-fit-all sort of a thing. It is customized for each person. So you need to figure out what works best for you.
Okay.
Right? Sometimes you don't even need to go such long term. Initially when you're starting out, you can just take a basic investor visa, which is not as expensive. But again, it really depends on the kind of work that you want to do, the kind of business that you want to bring into the country. And all of it goes back to what's your plan, what's your starting point. So clarity of thought is where we begin when it comes to shifting from one country to the other, because you can't just up and move.
True. So along with the clarity, if you have a good hand holding,
Oh,
I
yes.
think that might make your, journey little pleasant, and you might make less mistakes, less financial losses, because at the end we are here to do business. So, every money saved is your earning. That's what I think, me and Vijeta keeps discussing. um, Along with that, I have seen very strong, according to me, most of the people say ki if you are in a free zone, it's very easy to do business, there is no tax, xyz. What is your suggestion? Why people, choose are very much looking for a free zone area, when I feel even mainland has its own advantages?
Well, people read no tax and they jump. But really, at the end of the day, what really matters is the kind of business that you're planning to do and the kind of clients that you have. So, a free zone works best if you have international clients. If you're trading from free zone to anywhere else in the world. But if you have clients within the country, if you want to work with the government or have people, with businesses already here, then you need to have at least a mainland license or a free zone license that allows you to do that.
Oh, okay.
So, there are different requirements. We come back to saying the same thing. What do you want? Because UAE has so many options. It's not just pick up the cheapest. By the way, you would agree that UAE is the most competitive in terms of taxation worldwide. So even if you're in the mainland, your tax is 9% of your profit, which is
And
the
you
cheapest
don't
at the
have
moment.
individual tax.
And you don't have individual tax wherever
Yes.
in the UAE you are.
Yes.
So you don't need to rush and pick up the first available cheapest option. You need to think about long term things like banking, like your clients, like would you need licensing or any further approvals if your product has to be coming into the mainland.
Yes.
So there are different aspects you need to understand before moving into a country. So we always suggest do a soft launch, understand the market, figure out how you're going to budget your move, and then go for signing for a company license. That should be literally your midpoint.
True.
You've planned everything first,
Yes.
then you take your license, and then you begin.
True. True.
But when your experience in the UAE in the last 2 years, what is the most aha moment that you've had? Like, oh my God, I love this.
Okay. Um, in past, I have been to multiple countries and traveled lot. In fact, have had my work in UK also. Uh, According to me, the moment or wow moment was when the people over here, the local people over here, welcome you, and you are never looked down. Being an Indian is more appreciated, and they respect your hard work than your nationality, is really, really a wow moment for me, because here you don't feel that you are lot away from the home, and you are still having that comfort that you are very close to home, or somewhere which is like a home. So
I
that feeling is absolutely missing in most of the places where I have been to, and Dubai definitely has those brownie points that it is sort of home.
It is home,
It
isn't
is
it?
home.
Like आप टैक्सी वाले से हिंदी में बात कर सकते
100%.
हो. So you don't feel lost.
Yes, you don't feel lost.
But if you know about it, a lot of Arabs understand Hindi. They are Bollywood
I
fans.
know, yes.
So
And they love Bollywood music.
absolutely. So you don't need to feel overwhelmed if you and this is a personal experience. If you go up to them and you have a problem, and you speak with them, and they will really be there helping you. They will make sure that you are at ease.
Yes.
And I have always found that comfort over here.
True.
Which I think a lot of other nationalities you would still be a little hesitant. In the UAE, the best part is it is open.
Yes.
People from all walks of life are here, and everyone has this very focused mindset of earning. But because I think the country gives them so much love, they are all open to being helpful to the other person.
Yes, nowadays, like, I was seeing from the Holi celebration to the cricket match celebration, you are, doing each and everything what you do in your home country, and nicely and very, in a very good, safe environment. What else you need? Like, you are having a best business environment, you are having a best home environment, you are safe. So I definitely think out of lot of choices, Dubai has to be one of the primary choice to shift your business, or if you are planning to expand your business. Dubai has to be one of very important choice.
The moment you come to a foreign country, now you are spending in dirhams,
True.
which is 23 times your actual expense in India.
Yeah.
If I just convert.
Yes.